Hey guys, this is Mike bringing you some Battlefield 3 gameplay. Ben and I are both riding in the Venom today, and I'm piloting. Ben's going to be on my left gun, and I'm bringing you sort of a strategy video of how I fly the Venom and how I think more people should fly it. I've noticed a lot in games that the Venom doesn't really take up a very important role. It's usually used to let people jump out on top of tall buildings, or sometimes the lone sniper will jump in it and fly up there and then crash it, and then it doesn't really get used to its fullest potential. So this is sort of my attempt to kind of show how I feel it can be used very effectively, and maybe it'll inspire some of you guys to try and do the same thing. Fortunately, being the pilot of the Venom does not give you the best score at the end of the round. I mean, you do get points from the assists, but typically it doesn't do anything for your kill-death ratio pretty much. So if that's something you're really interested in, then maybe this won't pique your interest too much. But I've got Ben here on my left gun, and one of the first key things to this is you want to stick close to the boundaries of the area that you're in. So you want all the firefighting and such off to one side, so that way, I mean, unfortunately only one gunner really gets to see a lot of action that way, but now you only have to worry about receiving fire from one direction. Something that I've found to really help with gauging where you need to be maneuvering the helicopter is flying it in third person. That way you can see the tracer rounds coming up from underneath you, you can see the RPGs flying at you, and you can use that to sort of guide your defensive maneuvers to keep from getting shot down. Another thing that's very important to keep in mind while you're doing that is you want to be conscious of both of your door gunners. You don't want to be giving one of them preference, because then the other one's going to get pissed off, and if he's a random, then he's just going to bail out, and now you're just down to one gunner. So I try to be a very fair pilot when I'm flying, especially if both guys are random. You really got to be as fair as possible and transition pretty quickly, so that they feel that they're getting the most out of it and they're not wasting their time being up there with you. If possible, if one of the guys that's the door gunner is in a party with you, or even better if both of them are, let them know when you're turning so that they know when to be ready. Because maybe, they jumped into a different seat and they're giving you repairs, or they're not paying attention, they're doing something else. So make sure that you let them know when it's going to be their turn to start shooting. And then you'll maybe hear in the background, when your door gunner is actively shooting, listen to what he's telling you, because he's going to say, hey, I can't see this guy, or I'm having trouble getting a shot on this guy. Ben tells me, oh, there's a guy in the rock over there, I can't quite get the angle on him, can you come up a little bit, can you go down a little bit, can you change your angle a little bit? So you need to be really conscious of what your gunners are saying, and you need to try and maneuver in such a way to give them the shot they need. Otherwise, you're not doing anything productive, because they can't shoot anything. But at the same time, you need to gauge where you are sort of in space, because you don't want to be maneuvering in a way that's going to endanger both of you, which, a way that's going to get you shot down, or going to have you nearly crashing into things, stuff like that. So, maneuver within reason. Another really good advantage that staying on the outskirts provides you with is that if you get locked up and you're getting repeated lock-ons, it gives you an easy way to sort of get out of the danger zone, more or less, and recollect yourself to come back in for another strafing run without getting shot down. You can survive 2 anti-air hits in the Venom, but it's always best not to push your luck. So here we are in the game. We were able to pull off the victory. Thank you guys for checking out the video, and please let me know what you thought. Thanks.